This is Akashavani Mangaluru. Yuvavani. Dear friends, welcome to today's English Yuvavani program. Today there are three speeches. Providing Shelter to Homeless Animals by Meghana G. Rao, The Importance of Being Lazy by P. Abhishek, and The Pressure Cooker, How Competitive Examinations Are Affecting Young Minds by Akhila K.M. Recently, we have observed the National Day for Homeless Animals. In this connection, now Meghana G. Rao speaks on the topic Providing Shelter to Homeless Animals.
I see plants happily swaying with their group. I see birds happily flying with their troop. I see humans happily residing with their families. But why am I alone, neglected by everyone? I wander here and there in search of love. I yearn for warmth, for shelter and food. I yearn for a home, for being loved by all. Yet humans feel I don't deserve it at all. The lines you heard just now are none other than the voice of homeless animals. Animals have the right to live in this world as much as we do. Whenever we go on streets, we see hungry street animals who have none to feed them. They wander aimlessly, hoping for someone to glance an eye of affection. I will be addressing a very significant issue, one that reminds us of our duty with regards to our furry friends, an issue that creates awareness about our responsibility with regards to animals who do not have a place to call a home. Yes, I am speaking about the importance of adopting stray animals. Homeless animals, whether on our streets or in the wild, endure a harsh and uncertain existence. They lack access to food, water, and shelter, which are essential for their survival. Stray animals are exposed to extreme weather, malnutrition, and diseases, leading to a significantly shortened lifespan compared to animals who have shelter. This situation underscores the urgent need for comprehensive solutions to address the root causes of animal homelessness. One of the most significant issues homeless animals face is the lack of medical assistance. Without regular veterinary attention, these animals suffer from untreated injuries and illnesses. This leads to immense suffering. Rabies, for example, is a serious issue in areas with many stray animals. Implementing widespread spay and neuter programs can help reduce the incidence of disease and improve the overall health of animals. Abandonment is a major factor contributing to the number of homeless animals. Many animals are disowned due to financial difficulties, behavioral issues, or shifts in their owners' living situations. Some owners even indulge in ruthless acts such as abandoning the animals they own in the middle of the road and even trying to harm them. These animals, who are ever loyal to their owners, suffer for trusting them. These innocent furry friends have to endure hardships for no fault of their own. Street animals are highly neglected. We can hear various hit and run cases involving roadside animals and no one bothers to help them. Some even mistreat animals in the most horrendous ways. The absence of strict animal protection laws worsens the situation for homeless animals. Society often prefers animals of high-class breeds by spending large sums of money but never bother to glance at a helpless homeless street animal. According to World Health Organization, there are around 200 million stray dogs worldwide. In India, estimates suggest that there are around 40 million stray dogs. This issue is accompanied by inadequate infrastructure for managing stray animals and limited awareness about responsible ownership of animals. Many of these animals face daily struggles for food, shelter, and safety. They are often exposed to harsh weather, diseases, and the risks of being hit by vehicles. Without effective medical care, illnesses and injuries can have an adverse effect on the life of these homeless animals. The plight of these homeless animals is beyond our imagination. As responsible humans, we can adopt various steps to address this issue and lend a helping hand to these animals. The most prominent step is adoption. Animal shelters and rescue organizations, through their hard work, help find loving homes for animals in their care. Adopting an animal not only saves the life of the animal we bring home, but also makes space for another animal in need. Rather than buying animals, adopting a homeless animal is a more humane and impactful option. Another way to help these homeless animals is fostering. Fostering can be especially helpful for animals that need extra attention, such as those recovering from surgery or those that need socialization. Fostering can be a great experience for individuals who are not ready for a longer commitment. In addition to adoption and fostering, there are many other ways to support these homeless animals. Volunteering at local shelters and rescue organizations is a great way to make a difference. Volunteers lend a helping hand with various activities, including walking dogs, socializing cats, assisting with adoption events, and providing medical care to animals. Donations are another way to help. Rescue houses and shelters often operate on limited funds and rely on donations to cover the expenses of food, medical care, and other necessities. Financial contributions as well as donations of supplies like food, blankets, and toys can go a long way in supporting these organizations. Education and awareness are also effective ways to address the issue of homeless animals. Schools should show educative films on saving animals to students. By raising awareness about the importance of responsible ownership of animals, neutering and spaying animals, and adoption, we can encourage more individuals for action. Social media plays a main role in creating awareness in the society. There are various Instagram handles that promote animal welfare, helping to create a sense of responsibility in people's minds. Schools, community groups, and media outlets can all play a role in spreading the message. Even the act of giving food to local street animals near your home can mean the world to them. Or at the very least, we can refrain from harming these animals and let them live in peace. Many businesses and community groups can also play a vital role in supporting these homeless animals. Many organizations offer corporate sponsorships and donations to animal welfare organizations. Some organizations even allow their employees to spend a day at local shelters. Community involvement can include organizing fundraising events, adoption drives, and educational workshops on animal welfare. These activities not only raise funds but also create a sense of shared responsibility towards animal welfare. Let me share my story that exemplifies the difference adoption can make. I had adopted a stray dog I found shivering right in front of my house. I named her Blackie, and the transformation in Blackie's life was nothing short of miraculous. From a scared, hungry, and a sickly animal, she became a vibrant, loving, and a healthy member of my family. Blackie's story is just one of many that highlight the profound impact adoption can have on an animal's life. If you're interested in adopting a homeless animal, visit your local animal shelter or rescue organization. Remember, adopting is a lifelong responsibility, so be sure you're ready for it. For those who want to support homeless animals in other ways, volunteering can be one of the ways. Even the smallest contributions make a huge difference. As we reflect on the importance of adopting stray animals, let's consider the many benefits it brings, not just to the animals but also to us. Animals offer companionship, reduce stress, and bring joy and unconditional love into our lives. When we adopt a homeless animal, we gain a loyal friend who can enrich our lives in countless ways. Moreover, adopting stray animals helps alleviate the burden on animal shelters, which are often overwhelmed with the number of animals needing care. By adopting, we free up resources that can be used to help other animals in need, creating a ripple effect of positive change. Another point to consider is the environmental impact. Breeding facilities often contribute to environmental degradation, while adopting an animal reduces the demand for such facilities. It's a small but significant step towards a more sustainable and a compassionate world. Let's also talk about the legal aspects. In many countries, there are laws in place to protect animals, but enforcement is often lacking. By advocating for stronger animal protection laws and supporting organizations that push for legal reforms, we can create a safer environment for all animals. Community outreach programs can also make a significant impact. By educating the society about the benefits of adoption and the responsibility of animal ownership, we can foster a culture of compassion and care. These programs can include workshops, informational campaigns, and collaborations with local businesses and schools. Spay and neuter programs are another crucial element in managing the homeless animal population. By controlling the number of animals born, we can reduce the number of animals that end up on the streets. Supporting these programs through donations, volunteering, or simply spreading the word can make a big difference. Lastly, let's not forget the power of social media. By sharing stories of successful adoptions, highlighting animals in need, and raising awareness about the issues homeless animals face, we can reach a wider audience and inspire more people for taking action. There are many ways we can all join hands to reform the world of homeless animals, whether through adoption, fostering, volunteering, donating, or simply spreading the word. Each action is valuable. Let's fulfill our duties to ensure every animal has a loving home.
Providing shelter to homeless animals. That was a speech delivered by Meghana G. Rao. Friends, recently we have also observed, rather celebrated, the World Lazy Day. True, Lazy Day. Sounds ridiculous, right? No, not ridiculous, says P. Abhishek in his speech, The Importance of Being Lazy.
Tired of being productive? Good news, it's World Lazy Day, global celebration of doing absolutely nothing. So discard the to-do list, forget the alarm, and embrace the art of relaxation. World Lazy Day is an ideal excuse to take a break and enjoy some precious me time without feeling guilty about it. World Lazy Day is a fun and informal celebration that encourages people to take a break from their hectic lives and indulge a day of relaxation and doing nothing. While there is no officially date recognized worldwide, many people observe this day as August 10th. It's a time to enjoy a leisure activity, take nap, read, watch movie without any guilt. The idea behind World Lazy Day is embrace the importance of rest and relaxation in our busy lives. It reminds us that taking a break and recharging our battery is essential for our mental and physical well-being. So, whether it's spending time with loved ones or enjoying something and some loud things with some precious people, World Lazy Day is a perfect excuse to embrace laziness. The origin of World Lazy Day are not well documented, and it is appeared to be more of culture phenomena than an official recognized holiday with a specific start date. World Lazy Day reflects a cultural trend that values self-care and impulse of mental and physical well-being, which has become more prominent in recent years. The exact individual or a group responsible for initial World Lazy Day is not clearly documented, and even many believed that makers were too lazy to document it, unlike some holidays and well documented origin, and are often established by organization or recognized official government. The idea generally gained popularity through social media and word of mouth as people shared the concept and embraced the notation of something a day of relaxation. The information and the nature of day means that it wasn't established by any formal notable figure but rather evolved as a culture phenomena. The rise of social media has played a important role in popularity such informal holiday. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram allows people to share ideas and celebrate fun. World Lazy Day celebrate informally around the world without being tied to any specific country since it is not an official recognized holiday. It doesn't have a particular nation of origin or primary location of celebration. Instead, it has a global phenomenon observed by individuals from various countries who enjoy the idea of taking a day of relax and unwind. The popularity of World Lazy Day is given by social media and internet culture, where people from different backgrounds and regions share the concept and participate in celebration. As such, it has universal appraisal as the idea of taking a break and embrace leisure vibrate with people in many parts of the world, especially in countries with strong online connectivity and at a culture that value self-care and a work-life balance. The World Lazy Day is a celebration of doing absolutely nothing. It celebrates a counterbalance to our fast-paced world. While a day dedicated to relaxation and rest might seem appealing, celebrating World Lazy Day prompts a culture of inactive and can undermine the importance of productivity. Laziness will ruin our life by delaying our process without holding our potential and preventing us from achieving our goal. Here are some of the important things to get away from laziness. Setting clear goal, breaking down tasks into smaller steps, creating a reward system, finding motivation through inspiration, self-discipline and surrounding yourself with a positive influence can significantly help overcome laziness. First of all, we must give importance to ourselves, our goal. We must know the laziness is a curse to all, but especially for youth, and it will ruin their life. World Lazy Day, a day of rest or a day of regret. Laziness is nothing more than the habit of resting before you get tired. Make today count before you will never get it back. Laziness may appear attractive, but work gives satisfaction. There is no excuse for not trying. Life is a growth and change. Life is quick like a blink. Don't waste time being lazy. Smile, laugh, enjoy every day. It's okay to be relaxed sometimes, but don't forget to give a happiness to your life. But let's remember to balance chill time with existing adventure. Believe in yourself and be yourself. Spend so much time on yourself and get out of laziness. Things will never happen the same way twice. The motivation and discipline plays a very important role to get out of laziness. Loving what you do is likely magic for beating laziness. When you really like to work, it's fun and exciting, not boring or tiring. Starting small can be a big deal. Instead of thinking about a huge task, break it down into a tiny step. Do one little thing at a time. Even a small win can make you feel good and give you the push to do more. It's like building a tower one brick at a time. Soon you will have a big accomplishment. Try learning something new. It could be cooking, drawing, or even fixing things. Learning new things is a fun and keep your brain active. You will feel good about yourself when you learn something new. Plus, you might discover a hidden talent. Prepare schedule to get out from laziness. Plan helps you to stay focused and get things done. World Lazy Day is like a vacation of your mind and body. It's a chance to rest, relax, and do nothing. A little rest can help you feel fresh and ready to go.
You have just heard P. Abhishek speaking on the topic, the importance of being lazy. Now, it is Akhila KM with her speech on the topic, pressure cooker, how competitive examinations are affecting young minds.
Today, there is a common trend for the majority of parents to enroll their children in entrance coaching centers for competitive exams, regardless of whether the student has genuine interest or is at an appropriate age. There are centers which start training for students from the age of 10. Parents compel them to join these centers hoping for a secured future, as if there are no other options. On average, these so-called pressure cooker have a common behavior of pressurizing the students in it, thereby making them think that entrance exams are the only way to achieve success in life. This leads to students working like robots, prioritizing grades and ranks over skills and constantly comparing themselves to their peers. They feel like they are in a never-ending race to top. Ever wondered how the coaching centers and competitive exams collectively impact the mental health, motivation, and self-esteem of young students? Well, once a substance is placed in a pressure cooker, it can't be removed until it has completed the cooking cycle. Similarly, when a student is forced into an entrance coaching center, they may end up feeling broken or fragmented if they are subjected to too much pressure and stress, much like the pressure cooker whistle blowing it top. When students are subjected to high pressure environment, creativity, self-esteem and confidence can drift away, which is replaced by self-doubt, anxiety and overthinking. Creativity requires a peaceful and nurturing environment to flourish, but intense pressure often forces students to prioritize grades over skill development. Are entrance coaching centers a trap? Do they manipulate parents? And are their fees affordable for financially weaker sessions? While every institution highlights its achievement, these coaching centers go a step further by using specific taglines that promise a secure future for their students. However, in reality, only a small fraction of students who succeed do so due to genuine interest and effort. The primary target of these centers are middle-class families who are uncertain about their child's future. By using appealing slogans that suggest any student can achieve success through their programs, these centers effectively pursue parents to enroll their children, often without critically evaluating the claims. By preying on the anxieties of the middle-class parents, these centers often prioritize profits over providing a genuine educational experience. Why there is a mad rush towards entrance coaching centers and competitive exams as they are the only option? Well, not all institutions are predators. There are a good number of teachers and institutions who sincerely support the student by maintaining a healthy sportsman spirit. There are coaching centers that offers expert guidance, help the student to complete syllabus, provide structured modules and cumulative mock test, helping the student to achieve their goals without comparing with the peer are highly valued. Furthermore, initiatives that provide scholarships to talented students from financially weaker backgrounds are truly commendable. Most of the time, it's a default thinking of the parents that each coaching center can help the young one to achieve success is the core problem of this mad rush. It's essential to remember that entrance exams are just like any other assessment and not a future decision trajectory to navigate happiness and success. We often see top scorers in competitive exams. But what about their mental health? Are they happy and fulfilled or just robotic achievers? Well, the intense pressure to perform well in competitive exams can indeed lead to a loss of cherished childhood experiences. Such students often have limited time for socializing and building connections. They may lose meaningful friendship, loss of participation in extracurricular activities, even loss of exploration for their own passion. They also lack social skill development, emotional intelligence, creativity, and innovation. It's important to promote a balanced approach, thereby drifting away from the path of becoming robotic achievers. What are the consequences of exam failure on a student's self-worth and confidence? How does exam pressure affect students' talents, creativity, and critical thinking skills? The chronic pressure of exam can indeed be like a two-sided coin, where one side is the pressure to perform well, and the other side is a fear of failure, self-doubt, and inhibition of other essential functioning areas like creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, emotional well-being, and social skills. This pressure can lead to a state of chronic distress, causing a defect in gut-brain axis. Gut-brain axis is a bidirectional communication network between the gut microbiome and the CNS. In simple words, the gut-brain axis can be understood from our daily routine. If we feel mentally irritated or stressed, we may not feel like eating anything or ends up eating in an irregular eating pattern. Now imagine how it works if it happens for a chronic period. When the gut-brain axis is defective, it can impact cognitive function, mood regulation, immune system function, digestion and absorption of nutrients, as well as overall health and well-being of the person. To think creatively, critically, or work effectively, a proper functioning gut-brain axis is essential. Chronic stress and pressure can disrupt this balance, leading to a range of negative consequences, including decreased creativity and innovation, impaired problem-solving skill, reduced emotional intelligence, weakened immune system, and increased risk of mental health disorder. For promoting a balanced lifestyle, as well as for maintaining a healthy gut-brain axis, we must include healthy diet, regular exercise, medication, social connection, adequate sleep, and inculcate power naps or relaxations. Why depression and anxiety rates high among students in entrance coaching centers? Well, birds with the stones tied to their wings, unable to soar, are metaphorized for children burdened by the weight of parental expectations. Just as the stones hinder the bird's natural flight, the pressure to perform well in entrance exam can clip the wings of a child's potential, stripping their creativity, curiosity, and joy. As already mentioned about the gut-brain axis defect, which makes the situation even worse, that may lead the students to choose life-threatening decisions. It's important to spread the wings of each bird and explore the vast expanse of their capabilities. Despite clearing competitive exams, why do many face unemployment? Even after getting hired, are they paid enough to compensate for their mental health sacrifices? And why do many high-rank achievers migrate abroad after competitive exams? Well, the number of candidates appearing for entrance exams are dense and the intensity of competition is fierce. However, the number of available seats are limited, creating a bottleneck that fuels the competitive pressure. This mismatch between the unlimited number of aspirants and the limited number of seats intensifies the exam stress and highlights the need for a more inclusive and expansive education system. They are also responsible for increased rate of unemployed graduates also. Only being topped in exam won't give you the bread and butter. For that, you need practical skill, job opportunities, proper career guidelines, diverse knowledge about scope and necessity. After all, to think clearly, again you need a healthy environment and not a pressure cooker atmosphere. Despite sacrificing the mental and physical health, Many individuals in formal employment struggles to earn for a decent living. This disparity highlights a harsh truth that the rewards for the hard work and dedication often fail to meet their basic need. No wonder many seek better opportunities abroad where their skills and efforts may be more valued and compensated, allowing them to break free from the cycle of financial stress and insecurity. What alternative assessment methods can reduce stress and improve learning outcomes? How can parents, teachers, and others work together to mitigate the negative effects of competitive exam? Well, it is a student who should decide whether he or she is genuinely interested to work for it or not, and not the parent alone. Interested students can try focusing on studying along with the scheduled time for physical activities or meditation. Students should learn effective time management skills, thereby they can include their hobbies also. Practice positive self-talks that ensure students to focus on positive affirmation and self-encouragement. Breaks or relaxation hours along with the self-care. It's important to encourage the student to take regular break and practice self-care, such as listening to music, reading, or spending time for conversating with comfortable ones. Encourage students to talk to teacher or counselor to share about their self-doubt and stress or anxieties. And awareness should be given to the parents for not burdening the kids' mind with the social expectations which is unreal and unwanted. It's not compulsory that you should enroll in an entrance coaching centers to ace the exams. There are a lot of YouTube tutors and apps which helps the student with exams. There are a lot of websites from famous coaching centers itself which provide mock tests for each and every topics. And reframe the perspective like success and failures are part of life. Better opportunities are still around. It's not restricted in exam. Celebrate the effort and not the results. Parents should show keen interest in celebrating the efforts of their kid rather than putting it on the final outcome. Root cause of exam-related stress lies with excessive pressure imposed by others. Regardless of exam or competitive entrance test, success is not solely determined by clearing the hurdles. It's a willingness to put the effort, persistence, and dedication that ultimately lead to secure future. Merely clearing an entrance exam do not guarantee a smooth pathway. It's the student who should decide whether he requires to study in a pressurized environment or in home. Genuinely interested students study everywhere if provided with the proper guidance. And it's not compulsory that you should follow the path of competitive exams. Let the talent and creativity of students speak. Parents and educators should be able to help and accept the noble career decision of students. To break the cycle, we must rethink our approach to education and recognize that true achievement lies not in mere grades or ranking, but in fostering creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence. By prioritizing student well-being and promoting a culture of holistic learning, we can empower future generations to succeed without sacrificing their mental health and happiness.
Pressure cooker. How competitive examinations are affecting young minds. That was a speech delivered by Akhila KM. Dear young friends, here we come to the close of today's Yuvavani program. See you next time. Thank you.